What's happening, everyone? Welcome to another Hump Day stream. We are officially live. We got a good one for you guys this morning. Going to be kind of a slow one for drops this morning. We'll keep an eye on the monitors. Maybe something will come up out of the blue. I'm hardly doubting it. It looks like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are going to probably be some of the better days. Specifically, Friday will be the best day, and also Saturday there's some good drops as well. We also got Supreme to go over. Of course, your boy made a tier list as well, so we got that. We'll probably go over that last. I wanted to start with some of the sneaker news. We got a ton of stuff to look at. We got the new Anthony Edwards 2 in an all-white colorway, and we haven't gotten a real good look at the front of that shoe, and boy, oh boy, this one might even be better than the first one, I gotta say. We had a big day yesterday. Tons of you guys came out, supported, got the W. Great day. Love to see that many W's in the Discord as well. Looks like the shock drop was pretty successful for the most part as well. We like that. Hopefully they'll do a lot more of those with the manual results that we got. A lot of good W's out there. We're going to keep that momentum going. We're going to bring it into the weekend because Friday I'm going to need that, baby. We got a couple different things going to be dropping on Friday. One thing, you guys, I always come up with the crazy. Dude, there's a drop on Friday. It might be better than the Action Bronson New Balance. And when I say that, sometimes I like the crazy. We got another slip-on with some fur. We got a Glow Gang collaboration with Bravest Studios also on Friday. I mean, we got so much stuff going to be dropping on Friday. We also got the Air Max 95s. We, of course, got the Action Brunsons also going to be dropping. We got the Story Manufacturing Asics also going to be dropping. Getting us ready for the weekend. Kind of getting us rizzed up for the weekend ahead, and we like that. We'll definitely take it where we can. Let's say hello to the chat, baby. We up and at it early. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Big salute. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. There we go. G-Face. Good morning. Old school. You know it. We got the pinkies to the ceiling. Coffee full of that caffeine. Ghost Rider, my man. Big salutes going out. Good to see you. Mo also in the house. We coming in hot boxing. That's what we like to see. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Big salutes. Hunter with the W. Man, you guys crushed it yesterday. I mean, there was way more dubs than I even thought. Hopefully, like I said, we can continue that streak and continue riding on that cloud 9. NP was popping, baby. Good morning, Marie in the house. Good morning, C. What's happening? This week been great. I saw a couple of your W's. Man, been a crazy week for you as well. Lots of W's. We kind of celebrating early this week, hopefully keeping that momentum, bringing it into the weekend. Also, we got a new look at the Sabrina 3. This one, I don't think it's as good as the Sabrina 2, especially the Galaxy Sabrina 2, but we'll take a look at that one. We got a first look at the Cough Drop Nike Air Foamposite 1. We got an in-hand look at that one. We'll also take a look at the on-foot Air Jordan 4 Cave Stone. We'll take a look at that video of that Anthony Edwards AE2. We'll probably start there. Then we're going to hop on over just to give you a brief overview of our session this morning. A good morning sesh. Actually, Shreddy Krueger going to be coming out ripping early in the morning. We got a first look at the Air Jordan 4 Rare Air with the gold detailing. We'll take a closer look at that as well. We got some other Jordan 4 RMs coming out in 2025. Of course, over the weekend, we got the hometown team, the Minnesota T-Puffs. We coming in, we playing. We kind of coming into this one as the underdog, but we got the big dog. We got the big dog in the fight. Hopefully we can come out in, 5 or 6. We'll see what happens. We get started, I believe Thursday and Saturday night are the first two games of that night. We have that AE1 low going to be dropping in that cotton candy colorway as well. Then we're going to hop on over. To the drip side. We got some Justin Bieber jumped brands. It's kind of sounded like the brand that he had. Like, I don't know if investors got involved, but it felt like he was having less and less say with the creative nature of the brand. And he has switched brands. So we'll take a look at some of his merch and some of his sneakers as well. He's got a sneaker. He's got some sandals. He's got some boots. A lot of them I don't really like, but there is a pair of like fuzzy boots that aren't bad. We got Michael B. Jordan custom sneaker for the Sinners film. We'll take a look at that one. We also got video of Lil Yachty over the weekend out in New York giving away those Air Force Ones. And I tell you what, if you put some patent leather on the Air Force One, this guy is going to probably cop 9 times out of 10. And I do like that colorway as well. We'll talk a little bit more about the Jordan 4 Black Hat. Again, we got this all-white colorway of the Anthony Edwards 2. And I'm not going to lie, the first pictures I saw of the Anthony Edwards 1, I was kind of like, I don't know about that. But boy, I think all the colorways are going to look really good on this as well. We have that Naruto Converse. We talked a little bit about that the past couple days. That's not going to be dropping till next month. I think there were a few pairs that dropped, I believe, yesterday or Monday. But the worldwide drop is still not for another month. If you were wanting a pair of those, I think Hunter was looking at a pair of those. You still got opportunity to cop them. They're not going to be dropping like at most of the Q sites on looks like May 14th. Then we're going to hop on over. We got that Devin Booker shoe that's going to be dropping on Tuesday. That's going to be our first drop of next week. So we're going to kind of be getting things going right away next week. Not everyone's going to cop that D-Book. I might be probably one of a few. It would have probably helped a little bit if the Suns could have at least made the playing game, which is crazy to me. Shout out Golden State, man. Holy shit. I don't know if you guys want to watch some of the highlights from last night, but I got a little package put together. I also have the brackets if anyone wanted to look at that. We got some more games tonight as well. Orlando also took care of Atlanta last night. So Atlanta will be playing the loser of basically the 9 and 10 game. Or sorry, the winner. Sorry, they'll be playing the winner of the 9 and 10 game because they were the eight or like the 9 seed, I believe. It confuses me a little bit that like the play-in game. Just with the seeding because there's like technically 2 extra teams. The yellow-orange D-Book looks clean. I know. It's the nicest pair, MP. Right? MP. I know, like, the Sedona ones and, like, the Flagstaff ones, like, yo, those were cool. Like, you know, if you're from, like, those should have just been released in one pack. You know, like, the Flagstaff one, the Sedona one, I think those should have just been released in one pack. I feel like that's the only thing they've really given us, and those colorways weren't great. So, the Chevy one, I'm kind of digging. I'm not going to lie. I'm definitely going to be copping it. Going to be my first colorway of the D-Book. Even though there has been so many great PE colorways, I hope they end up dropping some of them. It's hard to say, you know. It was a really rough rollout, and kind of since the rollout, we haven't gained much momentum. But it looks like the friends and family, at least on the Blazer side, is I'm just hoping that the D-Books, that the tan colorway is not friends and family, because the Blazer is friends and family in the tan colored one. Then we're going to hop on over. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh, my God. Yeah, yesterday, of course, being Jackie Robinson Day, honoring a legend, man, Aaron Judge. We're going to take a look at his Jordan 3 cleats that he had on foot. And, man, I tell you what, besides those Nike Dunk Jackie Robinsons, this one would be one I would want to get in the collection, maybe without the cleats. Then we got a Jordan 4 Cave Stone on foot look, not going to be dropping until September. But we'll take a look at those. They kind of look like the Taupe Haze Jordan 4, except without the red Jordan symbol. They got kind of the black and brown tag. Very similar color to that Taupe Haze colorway from a couple years ago as well. We got Kith for Adidas, going to be dropping their football collection. We'll take a look at that as well. They did put out their lookbook. That's going to be dropping on Friday the 18th as well. I mean, our Friday is going to be just insane right now. I did want to compare. We did see a couple new colorways of that New Balance silhouette, that 2010 silhouette from New Balance. The best colorways I've seen on that silhouette by far are those Kith collaborations. Those ones, both colorways, the maroon and blue, as well as that black fuchsia pink and yellow one. Those ones definitely are going to be cops for me as well. We'll take a look at those if we have some time. Then we'll hop back on over to the NBA. We'll take a look at Kyrie's new colorway. The Kai 2 is going to be dropping on Saturday as well in a Dallas Mavericks colorway. Actually, not a bad colorway of that shoe. I like his first shoe a lot better. Then we'll take a look at the Sabrina 3. Before we get back over to the Beams New Balance collaboration, there is some dope Beams merch as well. Then we'll get caught up with a couple of the Matas Buzelis. We got the best Reebok PEs, okay? I would say Matas put on the best PE colorways, at least on a Reebok silhouette. I'm not going to say they're great, but we're definitely going to be taking a look at them as well this morning. And then I think that is going to at least get us started. We also, if we do have time to go over the Supreme drop list, I do have a tier list for you guys as well. I'll give you guys the link. So you can, if you do want to fill yours out, whether we go over it today or go over it tomorrow morning before the drop, I'm going to go ahead and put the tier list for week 8 in the chat. I labeled it the Transformers week 8 tier list. Let's go ahead and put that one in the big board. I did not put it in the Discord, so just a heads up there. There we go, baby. Is that foam? What's happening, foam? Good morning. Speaking of foams, we should probably lead with the cough drop foam. Means our boys up and at it early this morning. Big salutes. Good to see you, player. Good morning, good morning. You know it. We halfway through the week. Happy hump day. Big salutes going out from the left to the west, from the east to the west, north to the south, all the way across the pond. Trying to get it all in this morning. Again, that is going to be the tier list. We will be filling those out, but you can also fill yours out so you can kind of separate your thoughts if you're going to be comping anything or if you're not going to be comping anything, just for entertainment's sakes as well. There we go. MP goes Friday. I want to hit those lows. My man. Oh, man. Let's go ahead. We can probably start with that cough drop, the first look in hand of that cough drop Foamposite. And then we'll probably fly on over to some of our Friday drops, because I do want to go over the calendar because we have so many drops. There's like a lot of little drops sprinkled in there, but a lot of the little drops are fire. One of them being the Bravest Studios drop we got coming up, man. On the Bear Claw, yo, your boy's going to cop them, I think, but we're going to take a look, and you can maybe talk me out of them if you think they're ugly. Smokey, what's happening? There we go. Big salutes. He goes, everything a boo except the Transformer. Hey, man, we could save those buckaroos. I kind of like that track jacket with the leopard fur inside. I don't think I'll get it because of the price, and I probably wouldn't be able to wear it till like next fall anyway. And then I kind of like those pants. They're like the Ripstop pants. There's 3 different colorways. They come in that print, like that ballerina print. I kind of like those. I don't know if I'll end up copping them, but we'll definitely take a deeper dive as well. Yeah, the Transformer is pretty dope. The video for it is really sweet, I will say. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. We're going to go ahead and talk about the Foamposite 1. Another Foamposite going to be dropping. See, I personally, I think I like the Xbox Foamposites that just dropped. I think I like those colorways better. I just like that bright neon colorway on the outsole. But this colorway, not too bad. We do have the Psychic Blues coming up, though. We do have the Psychic Blues. That one, I believe, is going to be the next Foamposite to drop. Then we got a couple Foamposite Pros that are going to be dropping around the time these drop. I believe we got 2 colorways of the Foamposite Pros going to be dropping right around holiday as well. Let me go ahead and pop up the Psychic Blue. We also got a decent Jordan 4. It's dropping for Mother's Day, but it's called the Forget Me Not Jordan 4. I'm not lying. These ones, the colorway's kind of fire. What do you guys think about these? Like a lot of the pictures, they had like flowers. They had those flower petals in the laces. And it was like, well, those don't look great. But if you could take them out, they would look, I do like the colorway. So they have been taken off. And I got to say that, I'd probably rather have it in the UNC blue, but that's not a bad looking blue. You know it. MP, do you think those lows? MP, are you talking the Rookie of the Years? Oh, we got so many shoes dropping on Friday. I feel like every brand is dropping something. It's going to be a fun day. Really looking forward to it for sure. Probably my favorite day of the week. Even Saturday might be all right as well. But we'll take a deeper dive when we go over the calendar. We'll definitely take a deeper dive as well. And then we also got the Psychic Blues. Those are actually coming up in May. I actually like the Psychic Blues. So let me go ahead and pop this one over. And we'll at least do a nice little side-by-side. of those bad boys because I believe they drop on May 2nd. We got a lot of good stuff dropping in May, especially on the Jordan side. And then we're going to get a look at the Rare Air Jordan 4, the one with the gold bezel. The one with the gold font there. All right. Sorry about that. I got to pop up the old Foamposite here. Getting a little bit ahead of myself. All right, there we go. Let's get this one up on the big board. Yeah, these ones are going to be the next ones that drop, I believe, May 2nd. Yeah, I do like that colorway. I will say those look pretty saucy on the feet. You know. Good colorway. But if you have like the OG colorway, is it a colorway that you need? I think they're different than the OG colorway. They got kind of that frosty look to them. They're pretty similar though, I guess. But I do like that color. What's happening, Bulldog? In the house, baby. Looks like a Dusty Uno. A little bit. Now that you bring it up. Hell yeah. What's happening, Ellie? Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you guys. We're just getting started. Also, let's go ahead and hop on over to a Friday drop, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at those Anthony Edward 2s. But, man, I'm telling you, like Friday, again, we probably have 10 things dropping. But I would like to maybe get a pair. This might be my last drop of the day. Depends how well we do. But we got the Glow Game. We got Glow Gang. Chief Keef collaborating with Bravest Studios and doing an orange pair of the Bear Claw. I don't know what we call these. The clogs. I think I gotta get a pair of these bad boys. We couldn't turn away the Monsters Inc. Crocs. I don't know why we would start now. Yo. C. Marie said that's a clean colorway. It really is. It's a real sharp colorway. Allie, great. Yeah, did you see Kith? Yeah, that was kind of a great transition to where I want to go next. But yeah, we do got the Kith drop. That's going to be dropping on Friday, the 18th. They will be going live. They got a couple different sneakers, but these aren't really shoes that I wear necessarily. I know a lot of people like them, but I don't think I'm going to be copping anything. Yeah, I don't really love the merch. That trench jacket is crazy. The 3 stripes on the back with the hood. And then we do got some shoes. Gonna be dropping. Those are probably the most interesting. I don't really like the merch. And the shoes really aren't for me. I would say probably they look a little bit sporty for your boy. But if you play like a sport, or if you definitely soccer, they would be like a sweet shoe to get. Whether you got the red one or the white one. But all going to be passes for me. And, I don't know. We got, not this. Not the soccer balls. I don't know if we got better pictures of the shoes. We took a look at them yesterday. I'll probably have to swap. Let's take a look at those Kith, Adidas. I'll just go ahead and pop them up here. That way that we can get. I know we looked at a picture. Yeah, here we got one. Yeah, COZXYZ I think has all of the colorways. Yeah, they got the red one. This shoe's not like terrible, but I'll save my money for the Anthony Edwards. That shoe's so good. There we go, Cheesy. Good morning, baby. Bless right back at you, my boy. Hell yeah, love the kind words. Homemade rice and bread pudding. Yo, Have Cafe smelling like cinnamon and caramel. Oh, my man. What do I like? The creme brulee. I also really like as well. Bread pudding's fire. Creme brulee. I like all those yeah, all those desserts are fire. And I like caramel rolls, I should say, but they gotta have nuts on them. No diddy. Absolutely, the pecans are key. But yeah, I'm not really digging the shoes. You know, nothing that really. Nothing that I really need. We're going to take a look. We're going to take a look at the Kith collab that I do need, though. Dude, I mean, because yesterday, if you remember, we were looking at Kith sneakers. Oh, God. And then there's a collab that recently went live. It's an UGG Reese Cooper collab. And I might stock up a pair of boots for the winter. There's also an upcoming Beams and Toy Story collab. The merch actually looks kind of lit as well. But I'll definitely let you know when that does drop. We also have an Adidas Disney collab, a Buzz Lightyear collab. We thought we were going to get the Buzz Lightyear collab on that Asics. I forget what the, oh my God. They had the off-white laces on the top. It kind of looked like the Buzz Lightyears. I don't think they've dropped in the U.S. yet. We talked about them a lot. Yeah. We've talked about them a lot before. All right. Let's see. Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah, the Kith ones. Okay, so yesterday, while we're talking about Kith here, so yeah, we saw a couple new 2010 colorways, right? We saw this pretty sweet beef and broccoli colorway. Then we saw, maybe this is more the beef and broccoli colorway, but again, pretty nice neutral colorways. Yes, there we go. Old school. The Zudo, yes. Yes, so we're going to take a look at those, and I think we're going to do a side-by-side. The Zudo Mayo Asics versus this new Adidas collab that's coming up. Okay, so look at this 2010 silhouette, because I was even thinking about copping one of these colorways, and then we have a Kith collaboration coming up, and I just was noticing some of the details. And on the New Balance logo, you got that Kith monogram logo, which is really sweet. I mean, the colorway that is meshed up on the Kith collab, in my opinion, I want both of these shoes. I don't know if I need any of the GR colorways, honestly, after I get both of these. But look at this shoe. You even got the black hologram on the black pair. The gray pair sticks out a little bit more, but again, I feel like this Kith collab makes the 2010 silhouette just look so much better. It's not a bad looking silhouette, I will say, but I am going to wait for the actual collab to probably get them in the collection. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and hop on over. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that Zudo Mayo, and then we'll go over to the Anthony Edwards. We got the Zudo Mayo Asics, and then we also have, let me go ahead and pull this one up because it was one of the last shoes that we added for the show today. Kind of when, the Kicks on Fire tab. That's what I need. Then we'll go ahead and pull that one up, and then we'll kind of compare them. And then we'll hop on over. Beams has also got a really sweet New Balance collab going to be coming up. We still got to look at those Jackie Robinson sneakers as well. Again, here it is. Here it is. Let me go ahead and pop it up on the big board. We're going to go ahead and switch screens right now. I'm going to take the Kith. I'm going to try to take some of these down that we've already talked about. That way we can, if we want to do the tier list before the end of the show, that way it'll work a little bit smoother there. But yeah, we got a new silhouette. We got the Adidas Osmillin Only 90 buckaroos. We got kind of a budget silhouette. You know, obviously you see the Buzz Lightyear all over it. These ones actually got like a little hit on the back there. The Buzz logo. They should have put all those on the Zudo Mayo Asics, I'm telling you. And there's a bunch of colorways they're going to be coming out with. Like the Buzz Lightyear ones, I mean, might be the best colorway. It might hide a lot of the flaws on this silhouette, but I got to say off the rip, it's no... what is it? That Adidas Asaku silhouette. I do like that silhouette. Obviously this one's not as like nice as that one. In my like not as nice as the Ruko, like even the Addy Zero, in my opinion. Even though these JW Customs colorways are probably some of the best. But let's go ahead and hop on over here, and then let's put up the Zudo Mayo Asics over next to them, and let's go ahead and take a quick gander and see what they look like. Yeah, the Zudo Mayo Asics, man, like I said, if you could add some branding on those bad boys, those things would have been freaking sweet. Such a better shoe. Now we put them side by side. Like, can we really compare? Yeah, now the Osmillon, it's just, you know. But for the price, you know, the Asics shoe is about double the price. If these are really going to go for around $100, you know, well, we could say for $100. I mean, they are a chunky silhouette. Man, look at that POV view. That's a fat shoe right there, especially in the toe area. It does come with the upgraded tissue paper, though. The tissue paper might be the best thing. And then we can see on the tongue. You don't get a real good look at it, but let me go to Kicks on Fire real quick. I can probably blow up. The tongue on these is pretty sweet, I will say. You do get a nice little Buzz Lightyear hit on them. Unfortunately, it's on the other tongue. It's right here. So you can see there. I mean, dude, those would look so sweet on the Asics. Come on. They got the branding. Yeah, those would have been fire, man. I gotta say. And then let's go to the Zudo Asics. Now the question is, are we gonna get an opportunity to cop these, or you know, or not? We haven't really had a good shot at these bad boys yet, but yeah, I definitely like putting them side by side. Ghost Rider, did I get another SPS? I did not, JB. No, unfortunately, when I was at work and I had my phone on me, but when the shock drop actually went live, I just checked my Nike sneakers account. I didn't really have much time, and then I got a link from Bulldog. He sent me over a link, but by then time I unfortunately didn't have. I didn't get it, I didn't see it right away because I was unfortunately busy away from my phone or whatever. Got a customer, something like that, at the worst time. And then it probably took 12 minutes before I actually went to the link. And by the time I got there, yeah, it was all cashed out, wax out. I do have 2 pairs of them, so I am thankful that I was able to, at least get 1 pair. But I do like the number of W's we got manually. It looked like a lot of people picked those bad boys up, and that's all that matters. A lot of people celebrating yesterday, and I'm hoping to bring that energy into the weekend. I want to get a little rowdy this weekend. Get fired up. Once we get into the weekend, Friday, going to be kind of one of those. Might have to even cause for a little celebration on Friday night. Maybe we'll do a night stream as well. Maybe I'll take the night off. We'll just, maybe we'll do a 2 o'clock stream, a little late night. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how well we do on Friday if we're willing to put in that extra work. I guarantee if I get a few W's, we'll see what happens, though. I feel like I'm going for a lot of, small stuff. Yeah. You should have, JB. Man, you should have grabbed as many as you could get. For sure. I know it feels a little overbearing, but hey, no one will know. We won't tell any. For sure. But congrats on getting the dub, though, playa. That's what we like to see. Cheesy out there. You pumped for this weekend, too? Oh, Cheesy, my boy out there. Just baking the cakes. My man. Absolutely. Word on the street, the red pair will also release here soon. No way. Well, we better get those. Bulldog. I will say I don't like the red pair as much, but definitely a must call. I obviously would love a pair. But if there was one pair that I left out of the 3, it would be the red pair. I like the green the best. And then probably blue second. But who knows? Maybe that red pair will look a little bit better in hand, It's tough to get to really tell the color, even on the SB4, the blue one. I thought they were going to be a little bit lighter. Maybe more like a royal blue, even lighter than the Dodgers blue, but I actually like the color better. Someone also suggested that the Alma Meunier blue would have looked really nice on the 4 as well, and I also agree with that. It's kind of to me, like a grayish blue. But for now, we got all we could get. Let's go on over to the Anthony Edwards shoe because, man, this is going to be the highlight of the show. I've been so pumped to look at these with you guys because remember when we saw the AE2. Here, let me put it up on the big board. Let's go side by side. The I think it was that orange pair, the AE2. They were not great. Or, sorry, the blue pair. Yeah, just looking at those. I haven't really seen a pair with the laces, but the blue pair does them no justice, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at this PE, this white colorway, because, man, oh, man, this might be my new favorite shoe a basketball shoe of 2026 already. Write it down. Look at these. Maybe it's that absolutely buttery colorway. I mean, we're playing with whites. We're playing with grays. We're playing with a little, looks like kind of an off-white colorway. Oh, my God. These are sweet. Like a real classy-looking shoe. I love, the 3M on the toe there. It's got some pretty, kind of some aggressive edges, so they look really sporty. I mean, the AE1s were really good, but I think these got a lot of potential with the right materials and the right colorway. The AE1s are always going to be a classic, but usually the second shoe, at least we knew it with Jordan and a lot of other NBA players, is usually the one that kind of, takes a little dip. And I thought these were going to take an extreme dip, especially after seeing this blue pair. We didn't get too many great camera angles right when they came out. I will say that. Remember when we also got this one? They also teased us with this silhouette for a while. And if this is what they were deciding, either this one or what we ended up getting, dude, the one we ended up getting, I think, is better. Yeah, now they're saying that They were both samples, but this was the sample too. So it looks like they went with the first one all along. But again, that white colorway makes them, I think, a lot better. The question is, what kind of materials they're going to put on these? Because, man, can you imagine if they would put like suede, fill that, like the part on the toe there, the shiny part, if they would put like a long-haired suede and even keep I'm not sure what materials. I would imagine these are like a mesh on the side, except for the part there with that glossy material. They look super light. Man, I got to get a pair of these. Yo, Supra in the house. Let's get it. Good morning. Good morning. What's happening? Good to see you. Happy hump day. We just got started. We kind of got the morning started a little bit slow, but we've been kind of churning a little bit more. Got some oil on the wheel, and we've been getting through it pretty nice this morning. Glad you could be here. Good morning. Good to see everyone. Again, nothing going on this morning. Just wanted to go live. We had a few things to talk about. We had some sneaker news. We'll get all that covered. That way tomorrow we're all focused on the weekend because we got a lot of stuff. Big dubs, no whammies. We're going to start that, hopefully. You get that dub call blowing over the weekend. We also got the ladies going to be joining us. We got the interns. Not going to be the A team, but it's going to be the next best thing. We got the B team going to be in the house as well. And I think it's going to be a fun weekend, especially Friday. Even if you can't be here live Friday, make sure you watch the encore of that one, because I got a feeling a lot of us going to be finessing some big dubs, baby. Spring break for school starts afternoon, so I'm good. Hell yeah. There we go. Got the whole morning, baby. Got the whole morning. Good to see you. Hey, what's up, dude? What's happening, my boy? Hey, man, I always say better late than never. Good to see you. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, we're kind of just getting some of the news out of the way. We got a couple more things we're going to touch on. We got a Jackie Robinson pair of cleats that were worn the other night by Aaron Judge. We're going to take a look at those. We also have a new Jordan 4 colorway. What about these? These ones were the ones I was talking about that look like the Jordan 4 taupe haze, but I think these ones are better. Dude, I like that midsole. I like that I don't even know what you would call that. In the middle of the shoe there, that brown part that almost looks clear on the bottom. It's probably part of like the midsole or mud guard even. I really like that kind of that see-through material. I did kind of like the infrared Jordan logo on the taupe haze though. There we go, my Friday today. We getting after it, baby. Let's go. Hell yeah. Lito, good morning. Good morning, good morning. You know it. Absolutely. You know it. Yeah, my Friday usually Sunday. Sometimes it's Saturday, depending what we got going on Sunday. I totally know how you feel, Bull. We partying, though, like it's Friday. Hell yeah. We almost to the end of the week. We almost there. Absolutely. All right. Yeah, I don't know. These aren't going to be dropping until September. But man, oh man, we got a one hell of a Jordan 4 schedule on the way. Let's take a look. Remember, guys, next month, we're about a month and 1 week away from the Jordan 4 white cement. Again, next month, May is looking. I thought April was going to be better than May. I don't know. It's going to be literally a toss-up, especially what we got dropping like the middle of the month here in April, and then the collabs we got dropping next month. We also got the Travis Scott dropping in 2 weeks, the Jumpman Jack, going to be another one to go live. It's going to be a nice spring, that's for sure. Definitely going to be a hot girl summer. We're going to be bringing in that heat. You know it. Probably be picking up a couple of those beach towels. It's going to be a super soaker this summer. I'm telling you. You know it. And then, hey, look at these guys. The gold tongue. Bulldog, does your Jordan 4 Rare Air have the golden tongue? Hey, I've been told I have a golden tongue. Hey, that's what the X said. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, me gusta panocha. Hey, Hugo me gusta panocha. Absolutely. I told myself I'm retiring. You're not helping my boy. Oh, no. Well, we got to have a good retiring party, though. We have to have a going out party. We like to do it big. Absolutely. No retiring here. We're not going to let... No. Hey, if you retire, Supro, we're just going to keep bringing you... We're going to put your jersey up in the rafters, and we're going to keep bringing you out of retirement. Like Jordan in the late 90s. Hell yeah. Need those for my kid. Dude, they're so good. Okay, I would take the gold colorway, obviously. You could use them for trade bait. But, dude, I don't want the gold. I like gold. But, no, I like gold, but the white one just looks like it sticks out more. And this is going to be the first one, and then the undefeateds come next. That's like this, like the undefeateds are the best, man. The undefeated 4s are the best. That's my favorite Jordan 4. I would even say those are more favorite than the cements. I love the undefeated 4s. I always have. I just love the like military green and orange, man. Look at how good they look with the... I don't know if I'm going to put orange laces in them. I think I like the... so look at... They got the Rare Air tabs. So if I get the Rare Airs and I get the undefeateds, I'm swapping them. I'm swapping the Velcro. No, I'm not going to do that. They wouldn't match good, but well, you definitely could, I guess. We could be creative. And the undefeateds also are going to be limited with the Jordan sign on the back, and then the ones that are going to come in more stock are going to have the Nike Air on the back, which makes I would rather have the Nike Air even if they're not more limited, but yeah, let's take the first in-hand look there. The colorway is so good. Like the midsole colorway, this should be an example for anyone that wants to put like a vintage midsole on the Jordan 4. I think this colorway that Undefeated uses there on that white is a really good colorway. Can you imagine like one of the reimagines? You see it on the Rare Air there. It's a little bit more orange. It's a little bit more tan. I feel like on the Undefeated one, they do it perfect. Where, some of our, I think on the reimagines, the Jordan 3 reimagines, I feel like they did a pretty good job with that color. But I just notice it on the Undefeated 4s like a lot more. Maybe it's the green next to it, but yeah, I need 2 of those. Bulldog said no gold on my tongue, just stripper glitter. Well, no wonder you had pink eye last week for the sneaker battle. That makes perfect sense. Why you had the stunner shades on. Oh, my boy. I do it. I need to get that pair, though. I want some of that stripper glitter on mine. Absolutely. Hell yeah. That's funny. Super goes, good Lord, read your text now messages. Well, it's like just an app I have on the phone, and I'll use it for like, if I don't want someone to like know like my number, or like if I need an extra number for like to enter shoe like sneakers, that's usually what it's for. So yeah, most of the messages I feel like are from like, like raffles, or most of them are notifications that come with signing up usually. Which there's usually so many I don't even look. So if there was a good notification or an urgent one, chances are I'd probably miss it as well. Because, yeah, when there's a ton of notifications, it's just like, oh, I'm not even going to check. It's probably nothing good. Right. I sold the Lambo and getting something else or pay my taxes. Oh, man. Isn't that it? Fucking every year, too. Every single year. Well, probably, just so you don't have to look over the back. Maybe pay the taxes. I'm always the same way. Somebody say stripper. You know it. Oh, man. Stripper glitter. No, that's how you get pink eye. Absolutely. You cannot hide that anymore. We all know your secrets, my boy. 700 plus messages. It's crazy. It is a little much. Probably in my iPhone, I would say there's not that many. You should see my emails, Supra. If you ever email me, you got to always try a couple times and always follow a text message with an email as well. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. We already talked again about the AU low. We got a crazy weekend ahead of us. This will just be one of the few shoes that's going to be dropping on Saturday. Again, Friday is going to be at least my probably favorite day of the week. Then we're going to hop on over. Again, we got Aaron Judge rocking the Jackie Robinsons yesterday for Jackie Robinson Day. I also wanted to say congratulations to everyone that finessed a W yesterday on the Jackie Rob Cortez. Because we did have a few W's in there. And, dude, the Jackie Rob shoes, they usually drop special Jackie Robinson shoe. Remember, we had the Dunks, which I really like those. But they're always made really nice, really good materials. I tell you what, I would love a pair of these, man. Even with the cleats in them. God, those are sweet. Look at how nice. Like, that colorway is nice. That off-white colorway. Like, that's the color it should look. It shouldn't be more tan than that. Shouldn't be more yellow than that. Shouldn't be more orange than that. It would have probably looked nice if his midsole was also that color. Kind of like on the Reimagines. But, yeah, those ones really got me excited as well. Then also over the weekend on Saturday, not only are the Anthony Edwards 1 going to be dropping, but we'll see. Are people going to want to buy the Kyrie 2? Dallas might lose. They're in the play-in game 9-10. If they lose, they'll be out of the playoffs, which would be quite the achievement to make the playoffs despite losing their franchise player. But they are going to be dropping a Kyrie 2 over the weekend. They're going to be calling this one the Dallas colorway. It is going to be, the colorway is dedicated to the Dallas and hometown Mavericks area. These ones are going to be dropping on Saturday, April 19th as well. Some decent stuff going to be dropping over the weekend. Then also, not only was the Anthony Edwards 2 our first look. All right, let me go ahead and pop on over. But we got another first look. We got a Sabrina 3. New silhouette. I think the Sabrina 2 might be the best sneaker in that line. These kind of look like the Kobe 8. I mean, the Sabrinas have looked like Kobe's. Like, it feels like that's kind of what they're going for. And they're doing, like, these look like the Kobe 8s, right? Here, let me get a bigger picture. Let me blow up the image a little bit more. But, yeah, they kind of remind me of the Kobe 8s a little bit. Speaking of, we just recently had a Kobe 8 What The, which was a beautiful colorway in my opinion. Yeah, these look exactly like the Kobe 8s, man. Huh? Yeah, I could put them up right on the big board, I believe, over on Soul Retriever. Because after the What the Kobe 8s, what Kobe 8 would you like them to drop? Is there a specific Kobe 8 you're looking forward to? Let me go ahead and pop it up on the big board. Yeah, they look just like the Kobe 8s. And then her Sabrina 2 kind of looked a little bit like the Kobe 5. Yeah, Mo, you said it, my boy. Yo, we got breaking news, man. I was so pumped up when I saw this. I do got him on the other computer. Let me go ahead and show my screen. It's official. Kaz and Jordan are officially collaborating on a new sneaker, and it is going to be releasing, yes, this year. Like, if there was one thing that could probably wait with all the heat we got dropping in 2025, it would be the Kaz Jordan collab. I don't care what they look like. I need the gray colorway. One of my grails, definitely. But what are we going to get it on? They're collaborating on a new sneaker. Oh, it's not even going to be a Jordan 4. Oh, it's probably going to be a Jordan 4 RM. Oh, no. Just, Super said, just shave the cleats down. You'll be good. Very true. Yeah, I would take him. I would definitely take him on the cleats before not having them at all. That is for sure. Great point. All right. Yeah, we do got some heat on the court the other night. The beginning of May's got some pretty nice releases as well. Yeah, look at what, man, even last night, I'm telling you. Do you want to see a custom pair of Curry 10s that are pretty dope? All right, let me pop them up real quick. I'm kind of going off on a side note here. But these are pretty dope. I like to show a good custom when I can. And these Curry 10s are pretty sick. You know, the Curry 10s aren't the best looking shoe in the world. I definitely think they're better than, like, I like Steph's newer shoes better than, like, his first 8 shoes, basically. But I still like all of them, like, I usually kind of, like, have a, I think they're, most of them that I've actually put on my foot have been really, really comfortable, especially for performance, like playing ball and stuff. It's just, like, personally, I just have thought that I haven't cared for them on my foot is the thing. You know, I feel like if that's kind of why I got that a mellow ball. I wanted to try that MB03 low. I also would get a pair of Currys. Probably a pair of like 8s or 9s to play in the summer. I would be down to play in those as well, but you know, I would have to get them on sale or get them for under $100 because that's usually usually my summer shoes I wear outside. I usually go like 1 to like 150. And I usually like something like a little bit quicker, you know, something like low top, preferably. Because then I can usually when I play basketball, I'm usually skating too. So try to get one shoe that can give you the best performance on everything. Hell yeah. Blake said, which is a better shoe? The Jordan 11 Legend Blue or the Air Jordan 9 Olive? My opinion, the Jordan 11 Legend Blue for sure. Hands down, I would say, yeah. Cheesy said, Currys have great ankle support. I have 6 pairs. Really? Also 2 gold shoes or 2 golf shoes. And how do you like the performance on those, Cheesy? Pretty good, huh? Do you have mostly his like 1 through 6 pairs, or do you have some of his like newer pairs? Like the 10s, 11s, 12s, etc. You know it. The Transformers tomorrow. I don't think it's crazy priced. I think it's they're right around $100 for the Transformers. I think it's something like that. Yeah, right around a hundo pundo. I wouldn't mind the Transformers as well. I probably give it to my nephew. I don't know if he's into them or not, but I would imagine he's a. Yeah, these are sweet. How much are these going to be? The retail on the Transformer is going to be $98. So I feel like for a dope toy, that's kind of like around right on point, right? Maybe a little on the expensive side. Like normally might be able to get it for like the $60 range. But this is pretty sweet, I think. And you can always use it, a little decoration, a little tincture. I think that's what they call them, a tincture. Or they also call, that's also what the dabs are, or the things you put on your tongue, the tinctures. Yeah, all later pairs. Oh, yeah, I definitely like the kind of tight from the side and ankle. Great support, man, comfy. Yeah, my little nephew, he doesn't have any Steph Curry's, but he has some Under Armour shoes, and he's got he was born with basically he had to get his Achilles tendon cut when he was a young kid. So he's had quite a flat foot, and he's really liked the Undefeateds because they support his foot. He doesn't have any of the Steph Curry ones, but just the ones that he has worn. He really likes too, as well. And it seems like people that wear those Hokas really like Hokas as well. I hear a lot of good things about those. For sure. Then we also talked about these a little bit, guys. If you did want to cop a pair, I know they did drop at, I believe, a store yesterday. They will be having a worldwide release on May 22nd. So still got plenty of time if it was something you were going after, of course. On Tuesday, we do have the D-Books going to be dropping on the 22nd. I am looking forward to copping the D-Book in that tan colorway, though. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Justin Bieber's brand. And then we'll take a look at that Yachty Air Force video because it's pretty sweet. I do like those Yachty Air Forces as well. Another May drop. Yeah, May's going to be just as good, if not better, than April. Yeah, I don't like these at all. These remind me of the Diesel sneakers. I went through a Diesel phase, my first year of college. I think I bought a pair or two of the Diesel sneakers. But that's kind of what they remind me of, a Diesel sneaker, maybe a Prada. I don't know. I don't really care for that. The only things I really cared for from Justin Bieber's this new Skylark brand was these furry slippers. We'll go ahead and take a look at this video. They just, the look or the sample table. I do like that furry pink boot was all right. But most of the clothes, at least right now, I do like some of the plain hoodies, but yeah, most of this is probably marketed at someone other than me. But I do like those plain hoodies. I like some of the baggy stuff that Bieber will wear. But yeah, stuff like this, as far as shoes, these were probably the most interesting. We still don't really know what they're going to look like. He maybe should have put longer fur, kind of like the cactus. Those would have looked so dope, like the Cactus Plant Flea Market. You with that pink hair, but had him a little bit longer. But yeah, Bieber is going to be coming out with Skylark. That's the new brand name. Skylark footwear and apparel. So it looks like he dropped Drew House. The Politics or something, I'm sure, probably, ended up he ended up losing like the creative rights within his own company. It happens all the time. Smokey Holker definitely comfortable when you have to be standing for. Yeah, I see a lot of nurses wearing them, and just, a lot of people that have jobs, where they're standing up for long hours. Oh, I see a lot of Hoka. I also see a lot of Sauconys, believe it or not. I feel like I see a lot more of the Hokas, Sauconys, Merrell than I do of Nike, where it felt like back when I grew up, that's mostly what you would see. The tides have turned a little bit. I definitely digging it, man. We got some good New Balance going to be coming out as well. We got a sweet Beams collab. I think they're pretty sweet. I like the alternating colorways on the New Balance logo, and I also like the materials. I bought the Concepts collaboration, so I already got a really dope colorway on this silhouette. But I'm telling you, we got a lot of good stuff coming on the New Balance side of things. I kind of like that 991 V2. There's that. It's like a gray colorway. Yeah, let me pull it up real quick. It's a pretty sweet color. I like 991s. I still like the City Pack the best. The City Pack. I can't wait for the Action Brunsons. Remember, guys, Friday, that's going to be just one of 10 drops going down on Friday. Yeah, here's the This Is Never That one. It's pretty plain. It almost looks like a GR New Balance. It's got the TNT hit there on the side. Pretty buttery. Pretty low key, though. Minimalistic. All one color. Match about everything. All right. And then if you guys are wondering what we got going on over the weekend, I'm telling you, man, I can't wait for these. Friday is when we get things started. They'll probably have another raffle like they did last time. So we'll get zooted and booted, and we'll go all in for this one, baby. We ain't playing around no more. Hey, yeah. There we go. We're having a cookout? What the hell? Hey, man, we better have a cookout. Oh, my favorite. Street dances, block parties, and cookouts. I tell you what. Those get me super, super excited. You know it. Nothing like an old neighborhood block party. Street dances are actually the best, especially if you got a good band that's playing at them. We have a lot of small towns, 2,000-3,000 population towns, and they'll have street dances. They'll have 5,000 people at them. They're pretty crazy. And there's only 3 streets, for the whole city, and they'll just block all of it off and, put a stage up and put a keg on every block and then the big stage. Yeah, those are usually fun. And then sometimes they'll have a street party. And then there'll be another small town 20 miles away. And then a part of it will be, there'll be another party there. Sometimes there'll be 3 of them in one night. Just get a sober driver and it should be a pretty good night. Everyone's pretty chill. Now bring the weed. There we go, Cheesy. That's perfect, my boy. Oh, man. You'll be welcome with open arms. For sure. Oh shit. Bulldog said read my previous comment. Then you'll understand the cookout. Oh no. You fucker. Oh yeah. Down in Taipei. Yeah. Or what's that one place called down there? The Pattaya. Yeah, I'm down in Pattaya. Yeah. Fucking A. Yeah. Serena turned into Steve in like a minute. Transformer. Oh, the cock out. I thought it was a cookout, bro. Oh, no. Now I get it. Okay. I was getting into piece by piece. Okay. Man. Oh, I don't know. One said cookout, one said cock out. Bulldog said cock out. Not cookout. I think you were forgetting the O there, buddy. Not me paying off some credit cards. Hey, man, that's what you got to do right now. Absolutely. I feel like, yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I'm hoping next year, I'm hoping 2025. I hope we don't have, I'll be doing really good if we don't have tax on tips. I don't know if those tips also include YouTube tips, but it'll definitely help out behind the bar. Absolutely. Yeah, I'd like to definitely, pay some of that extra debt off. I paid off one of my other cars 2 weeks ago. Hey, congratulations, Supra. A big accomplishment, man. And fucking, a weight off your back. And nothing feels better than if you're making payments for a long time and then you get that money freed up. Like if you were spending $400 a month every month on like your car or, whatever it was. And then when you finally get it paid off, it's like, oh, I can pay myself that money now. Yeah. Hey, congrats. Congrats. It's a big deal. Yeah. Pay that debt off, especially that high interest debt if you can. I know we had a last, it's been hard on a lot of people these last few years, whether you've been falling behind on bills, adding up, your line of credit or, barely getting by. I know a lot of people struggling out there. So hopefully we can, take it'll get better for people and we can take a deep breath, a sigh of relief. You know it. There he is. Go. Let's have it. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. He's back at it. Hell yeah. Yeah, you think some man. Oh, bro. Yeah. Yeah. There's enough lady boys. Is there a lot of those down there? There's also a lot of very good looking girls. I wouldn't be fooled. I'm pretty tough to fool, I would think. But who knows? After a couple drinks, oh God. I guess anyone could get tricked. Hell yeah. Off one of my shoulders. Oh God, that's got to feel so good, Supra. Totally, man. Yeah, even if you're like on like probation, if you're anyone ever got caught up on probation or, paying courts, and then the couple months you're doing that or even years, child payment, it can all add up. But yeah, once you get that, it just feels like you're, winning the lottery. You're literally making extra money. Yeah. Hey, travel tour, what's poppin'? Good morning. Big salutes. How we doing, playa? Kind of a low-key morning this morning. Yep. Half and half with them direct, and we'll tell you they're men compared to right on. Yeah, I got to get down there. I've always wanted to travel down there to like the Philippines. I dated a really cute girl from the Philippines, or her mom was from there. She wasn't, but she was beautiful. I've always wanted to go down to Thailand, down to some more not Thailand, but more like the islands, like in that area between like Vietnam, Thailand, and that whole Southeast Asia. Yeah. I want to get, especially traveling. Especially traveling. Yeah, I would definitely like to. At least my major shit. And the car is, one of my biggest right now. Yeah, those baby mama hammy out there, Bulldog. Bulldog's got the extended family out there in Pattaya. Man, it looks like a pretty like cheap place like to go live though. I mean, I wouldn't mind saving up some money like later in life. And if stuff is really expensive here in the US, I wouldn't mind finding like a really dope island or something. It definitely in some warm weather where the cost of life, whether it's tempting. I don't know if I would do it, but it's very tempting. Whether it's in Southeast Asia or like South America, I've always kind of wanted to do that, and yeah, maybe just do videos, start the vacation blogging. Yeah. I grabbed tiger nuts. Oh, Nolan, my boy, I went to Thailand. I grabbed tiger nuts. I got it on video, bro. We're going to have to see that. Holy shit. A real tiger. And he was just okay with that? Fuck. Yeah, it's a good vacation spot, actually. People talking about deportation. But it's basically a vacation going to Thailand. Oh, yeah. For sure. Yeah, and I hear it's pretty reasonable. Like, as well. More bang for the buck there. Literally. Nola said $20 for the fucking handful of tiger nuts? Fucking A. I bet the energy off that was just something else, right? Feel like a fucking lion that day. Oh, man. Dude, that's a good deal. Fuck, that's cheaper than I would charge to grab mine for a picture. That's for sure. Man, yeah, I would think the tiger, fuck, I don't know. Yeah, I suppose you can't grab him and pull him. His master was doing it. Oh, man, the tour guide tiger dude he had to have been. You have to eventually kind of laugh at that kind of joke a little bit. Like, we're paying to grab tiger's nuts. But when could you ever say that, though, at the same time? So, hey, man, I just got a handful of cojones from the leader of the animal kingdom. Well, no, that would be a lion, right? Yeah, I want some lion's nuts in my hand. No diddy. Yeah. Every time the tiger moved a little, they acted all husky. They probably were. Talk about milking a bull. My goodness. Oh, my God. Super. I'm going to Cambodia end of year. My mom's main motherland. Haven't been back in Thailand. Nice. Cambodia. Yeah, I'm not too familiar, like, with around there. Yeah, I would. The only place I would like to just travel with a local. Like anywhere I would go, like if I would go international, I would definitely try to go with a local so we could find the tiger nuts. So we could have a good time. Hell yeah. Mikey said this would have been the week to go. New Year festivity. Oh, Tao, Lao, Cambodia, 14th through the 16th. Damn. Oh. Might have been hard to book like lodging. But yeah, that would have been it sounds like that's when you should go. Celebrate the new year. Usually always the most fun there. Oh, dude. Nolan said, nice. My dad's from Laos. But we went to Thailand. Nice. Yeah, dude, there are all kinds of beautiful like landscape over there, right? Leave Tony. I know. Tony probably like, God damn, they don't pay me enough. I went from the box of Frosted Flakes to a freaking what would you call it? To a studio where they grab my nuts for pictures. That's his retirement money. Tony the Tiger. He's too old for the front of Frosted Flakes anymore. He's got to take other gigs. He's got to take other gigs. Absolutely. Those street gigs. The water festival sounds great. Sounds great. And let's be honest, the women down there are pretty hot too. I mean, there are some. Absolutely. I like the exotic women, but preferably Latino. Yeah. There's a lot of good ethnicities. For sure. I'm over pissing my pants, rolling my ass off in bed. Oh boy, yeah, I don't miss that. Hey man, I'm telling you, I take it the next level up. I wouldn't just piss, I would shit too. And that's how wasted we were. That's how, if I was pissing, I was probably dropping a deucer as well. I mean, we were fucking almost dead. I did that one time at my when I was in 10th grade or 11th grade. I was at my cousin's wedding and I drank a whole 700. I never drank in whiskey before. I drank a whole 750 milliliter whiskey to my head, and boy, oh boy. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Yeah, we don't like getting like that. Hey, what's happening, Blake? So much in the building, baby. Let's go. Good to see you, player. Good morning. Good morning. Brr. Happy hump day, by the way. We're halfway through the week. Kind of a low-key morning this morning. Glad you guys came and hung out for a little bit. Not much going on this morning as far as drops are concerned, but we kind of been going over the sneaker news, getting ready for the weekend. I also do have the tier list. I did put the tier list link for you guys. What I'll probably end up doing, because we're running out of time, unless you want me to go over it really quick, or I can upload a separate video this afternoon. I could probably get it up by about 4 p.m. today. It'd be about a 10-minute video. Or we can go over the drop list. It's up to you guys. We got Supreme going down tomorrow. We can either go over the tier list before the drop tomorrow, or I can add a short video later today. So, Mr. Sheridan, I'm a sucker for dark skin. I would be in heaven. Oh, yeah, me too. Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, I love the exotic, yeah, for sure. I mean, I love everything. I love, white blondes. I love exotics, but specifically, if I had to choose, if I had to pick one or the other, I would have to take the exotic. Yeah, absolutely. Like brunette, olive skin. Yeah. Good morning, Blake. Good to see you, player. Big salutes. Man, I can't wait to do some traveling too. I haven't gotten to travel too much internationally. I don't know if I've ever gotten a great urge to do it. I'm always kind of a chicken, but yeah. We're going to start with the All-American road trip though. We're getting the Bang Bus. We're taking it from the East Coast to the West Coast. We'll go say hi to our friends and family in California. We'll take it down to Arizona, over to Florida. We'll go East Coast to West Coast. We'll stream some of the sneaker conventions, and we'll probably hit up some skate parks and do some shredding while we're on tour as well. We'll hit the All-American road trip, and then the next year we'll do an international one somewhere. I'll probably let you guys pick it as well. Do something crazy. But yeah, I would like to hopefully get keep it, whether there's a sneaker event maybe going on somewhere over there, especially in the Philippines. I know there's a ton of, collectors down the Philippines. That's where I think DJ Big Chen is down in the Philippines. He always, it seems like, shows people around that come to visit him down there. We need to take a tour of the crib. We need to see all that all those Supreme accessories he's got in there. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. I brought up this video real quick. Lil Yachty. If you're in New York, Lido, he might be coming by the strip club. Who knows? Leave that VIP room and go take a look down the block. Maybe there's a pair of Forces waiting for you. Now, there's only 17 pairs. Sizes 4 through 11. But yeah, people going crazy for the Yachties. They're fucking playing Rochambeau. Playing Rochambeau for the Air Force Ones. I love it. Man, the streets have been crazy this year, guys. Like the sneaker world, like I feel like we're back in like 2017 again. Like there's lines, it feels like, for like Supreme. There's lines for sneakers. We had lines for even just some OG colorways. The Air Max 95s are creating lines. Man, I think these next couple years are going to be real special in the sneaker world. It's already bringing me back to like 2017, 2018. Absolutely. Blake said, no, Jordan 1 is phasing out, but the Jordan High Shadow 2018 VNDS, a good one to have. Oh, yeah. Well, shadows are just good to have in general. And your 2018 pair is going to have like the best leather on that one. I believe they've released the reverse shadow. And I believe I'm not sure if there's a newer shadow than the 2018 pair, but yeah, classic OG colorway. Can't go wrong with it, my boy. Can't go wrong with that one. Even the reverse shadow is doing really good on StockX and whatnot. I believe. I don't know, unless they went down. But, dude, when the reverse shadows dropped, I remember everyone could get these. I don't know the prices. Oh, this isn't them. The shadow. Yeah, maybe just the shadow. Yeah. Oh, the Shadow 2.0. Sorry. Shadow 2.0. I thought these went up a little bit. They're still going right around retail. Okay. But yeah, like the last shadow that dropped was 20. These are the satin shadows. You don't want those. Sorry. Yeah, we had a low top drop, but yeah, the last time the highs dropped, I think it was 2018. Yeah, 2018. Yeah, man, if you can get your hands on, I would keep them. I mean, it's an OG colorway. They're already VNDS. I mean, they've came down a little bit. They were a lot higher a couple years ago, back in 2020. But it's a good shoe for sure. You know it. Hell yeah. Cheesy, I Eurorailed through Europe in 91 and again in 94. Train ticket was like $400 and lasted all year? What? And you could go anywhere in Europe? Damn. How much are they now? Probably like $400 for one trip. Hell yeah. Mikey said I turned on my ice grill mean face when walking out the airport area. He said, oh yeah, Supra, only crisp bills. So just go to the bank before you go and get new bills. Watch out when you leave an airport. Scam folks. Oh, they scam you. There's a lot of places like that where they get you right when you're leaving the airport. Hell yeah. You know it. Yeah, I love traveling. I definitely got to do it more. I don't do it enough. I don't love vacation. Like, I usually like to, I don't know. Like before I went, I would always want to have like, if I was flying, if I was going to see people out there, but I always like to like feel comfortable. Like, I like to have some tree when I got down and, and before it was legal everywhere, there were some places I'd be like, I'd rather go there than that place because, of certain situations. But yeah, I feel like nowadays, there's a lot more places that, if you do smoke tree that have like like vague, there's states that have it fully legalized. Where I come from, it's just medicinal, medically. But yeah, I always kind of like to have, if I was going on vacation, some recreational fun as well. Yeah, there was smoking. Shit, I'm down for a Wee Rock Island. Oh my boy, we could turn it up. We could definitely have one. Absolutely. We need to get that island. Dude, that would be so much fun if we did that yearly. Like a yearly trip. Maybe we could get that going. Hell yeah. I sold my Jordan 1 Lost and Founds for the Unions. Hopefully I don't regret it. I don't think you will. I was going to sell mine, Blake. I also have the Lost and Founds and the Unions. I was actually going to sell my Lost and Founds, but I had a couple people talk me out of it. But I like that. Like, if I was going to pick one or the other, I'm definitely picking the Unions. So you made the right choice. I'm thinking about moving back to Guam, Lido. You're going to have to tell me more about that, because that sounds interesting too. Never been out there. Yeah, I would love a nice island. Not a ton of people. 100 for the new Muska new nylon pant. Unfortunately, they are nylon. Maybe J-Mac can use it when the weather is frisky. I might have to try those. I love nylon pants. Yeah, I got a lot of them. I feel like I've bought a few from Supreme the last couple years. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the bear claws in this orange colorway. And then also, guys, I wanted to talk about Mataz Bazzelli's Reebok collection. Because Reebok, I feel like, has been making some money moves lately. You know, Reebok is usually a brand you don't think of very much when it comes to NBA kicks. But the Reebok engine dropped this year. And probably for the first time since maybe the Shaq Gnosis. Even before that, since the Allen Iverson's, my favorite Reebok shoe of all time. I gotta say, this one's not bad. What do you guys think about some of Mataz's player-exclusive Reeboks? It looks like the one on the bottom there is like an ice cream collab. Because we do know ice cream still does like to collab on the Reebok silhouettes. Yeah, this one, it straight up looks like an ice cream collab. It kind of looks like those ice cream Allen Iversons, actually, that dropped a few years ago. Yeah, but they're not. These were inspired by Mataz's sister, Sophia, who provides unwavering support through the motivational quote she sends Nadas before every game. Yo, these are not bad looking. I see a little Jordan 4 RM, you know, like the plastic skeleton of the silhouette, the skeleton structure of the silhouette. I mean, they're not, this colorway, I see what he's going for here, the brick by brick right here. We even, ladies and gentlemen, we even have a brick by brick Reebok colorway. They might have missed it by a shade or two, but I appreciate the effort. This one looks a little bit more close to it, but this one pays homage to Mataz's Lithuanian roots and the country's rich history and architecture. The colorway takes hues from the orange hues of Lithuania's iconic castles. Okay. I appreciate a nice little Reebok a glow-up pack, you know? We don't see any glow-up packs on the Reeboks. Yeah, this one, we just got, again, a pretty dope colorway. And again, not a bad silhouette. I think these are right around like 120, 130. But again, we don't see a lot of Reebok player PE heat. So I figured we'd go through a few of these and see what you guys think. We got the Reebok Galaxy here. It's not quite the Foamposite Galaxy, but man, you know, I like the direction they're headed. Yeah. Cheesy said, just looked it up, 700. Damn. Sheesh. Blake, if you had the bricks, would you sell or keep? I would keep them. Yeah, I would keep them and then I would sell them when they're $1,000. I don't have the bricks and I want them. Like, I want them for the personal. So I'm eventually going to get them. Like if I have to trade for them. But yeah, I mean, that looks like a damn Travis Scott collab, like a good colorway. Maybe Nigel is the 2025 Travis Scott. You know, Travis Scott now releasing cleats, the Field Jacks and the Jumpman Jacks. I feel like they've cooled down a little bit. You know, we're not getting the Jordan 1s anymore. Definitely not getting the highs. Well, I mean, we got the Fragment Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows coming, but I don't know if we're going to get many after that. I think the buzz is around the Nigel Sylvesters. He started off slow. You know, I feel like there's never been this much attention on any of the Nigel Sylvesters drops, even going back to 2017, because his collection of collabs, dude, I think they're great. The Jordan 1s he's collabed on. I mean, he's sold out of the Jordan 4 RM. Nobody sold out of any colorways of the Jordan 4 RM. The Grandma's house all sold out. That's crazy. Yeah, keep the brick by bricks. Exactly. Exactly, man. They're a colorway. I always, dude, and I'm going to say I always liked what Nigel did to the fours. I liked the swoosh on the toe. The brick by brick was just a kind of like when I started wearing more neutral colorways. You know, when Yeezy brought out all those neutral colorways, I was kind of like, God, you know, I usually like bright colors. All these neutral colorways, like, you know, kind of boring. And then I fell in love with them, you know, for the next few years. So I think this brick by brick is just another one of those examples, kind of a natural colorway that just hits like, dude, they look so good. And I do got to get Rip in here, but I think it would be great to leave today with one of the videos that I was like, dude, I need these brick by bricks no matter how I get them. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, I need to. Yeah. Here, yeah, I'm going to show you these. And then we're going to get going. Because I do got to get on here right around 10:40. So we got about 5 minutes left. All right, yeah. And then we'll go over again a tier list. I do have the tier list for Supreme. Tier list for Supreme. I'm going to go ahead and do a separate video, means it got a little bit late. We got kind of squished for time this morning. If you've never seen one of our tier list videos, I go ahead and go through, of course, 5 different levels of the tier list. The Riz tier, A, B, C, and then on the very bottom, the depths of the dungeon, we got the Timmy tier. I basically just sort out all of the items for this week's Supreme drop. Again, I'll be putting out a separate video for this, but I wanted to give you guys the link because, again, I make these so you guys can fill them out on your own time, and you can save them. I love it when you guys post them in the Discord as well, because I also like seeing what you guys like and dislike and what you're going to be copping as well. We're going to go ahead and put that one in there. And then, last but not least, let me go over to my pal, Mr. Dirt Bike Kid, and watch one of his videos of him ripping around on this fucking dirt bike with a pair of the Nigels on, man. I mean, dude, they look so good on this bike. Oh, what are we doing? All right. I got to get that. Oh, God, I love that. Yeah, they look so good on foot, dude. It ain't even funny. But let's see what he went and did on the motorcycle, because he does have definitely some talent. All right, just, I don't know if we're getting hit with the... All right, there we go. You got, I mean, even in the 3M pack, you can see the glow up there on the sides. Dude, they just look so good. He's also wearing them in the day. I believe he's got a video of them as well. Unless we... maybe I didn't save that one. Yeah, I thought he also had a video of... Oh, here. I think this one, it's a little bit lighter out. Yeah, here. Oh, shit. No, he doesn't have the... He doesn't have the Nigels on in that one. Okay, so yeah, this might be the only Nigel video then. But still, the shoes look fire. Yeah, once I saw this video, I was like, oh man, I gotta get these. I gotta get these. I was just staring. Out of everything, I was staring at his shoes like the whole time, dude. Yeah, those are sweet, man. They look really good with jeans, denim. Oh. Timmy Tier, you'll find Barbie LeBron lurking. Word is Diddy made a request to get sent to Barbie LeBron. Oh my God. Also, Baby Oil. I heard Baby Oil wanted to do the collab on the doll. To have like LeBron going to a Diddy party. They also had a whip and a couple bottles, but yeah, they I guess the two brands didn't want to work together. Yeah, they would definitely. Yeah, that one would get through the jail security. Oh man. Instead of commissary, he gets the Barbie LeBron. Oh, man. You guys are awesome. You guys are too funny, man. You guys are too funny. Hell yeah. Then Nigel about to get a Kardashian parade. Holy shit. Huh, he's going to need a few more of these collabs then, huh? Fuck, run. Run for the fences. God damn, right? Dude, if there was one, I mean, so many other girls out there. So many other girls out there. Yeah, and maybe Kendall or Kylie, but like the older ones, they're getting older than auntie age. We're kind of getting into grandma territory there. Kim could probably be like some of your guys' grandmas. Some of you younger pups. The Miz. There we go. Eagles fan 805. Big salute. You know it. Good to see you, player. But yeah, we'll probably later today, I would say probably by about dinner time, I'll go ahead and put that tier list out. If I have any issues with it, I'll definitely put a message in the Discord. Then if I don't put it out today, we'll just go over it tomorrow morning before the Supreme drop. Because tomorrow on Thursday, I do got to get ripping right now. But tomorrow looking like a pretty nice day. And then Friday, all hell breaks loose. Tomorrow we got the Mason Margiela, the MM6 Solomon collab. We also have the New Balance 991 V2. All going to be dropping tomorrow on Thursday. We also have the Nike Pegasus Premium. Also going to be dropping tomorrow. We got a couple colorways of the GT Cut 1. We also have a Kenzo Converse collab dropping tomorrow. We also have two different colorways of the New Balance 9060 dropping tomorrow. We also got that Nike Pegasus Premium. It's actually dropping in an Atmosphere colorway. It's actually a pretty dope pink colorway. Those are also dropping tomorrow. And then the Jound half cap. That's probably going to be the highlight tomorrow. Is going to be that Jound half cap collaboration. Jound Vans, two different colorways. You got the burgundy and the black colorway. And then we hit Friday. Friday, we got the Air Max 95 OG in the women's colorway. That's that pink colorway. We got the Air Max 95 OG in the OG colorway. We got the Nike D-Book 1 in the Moss colorway. We got the KD4 Easter also dropping tomorrow. We got the Action Brunson New Balance dropping tomorrow. We got the KD18 Liquid Lime. We got the KD14 Easter. We got the DTLR Chicago. We got the Puma Nitro also dropping on Friday. We got the Rookie of the Year Jordan 1. We got the Atmos New Balance 1000 also dropping on Friday. And then the Puma MB04 in that alien skin. It's actually a pretty dope colorway on the MB04. That one's also going to be dropping on Friday. And then Saturday, we hit the weekend. We got the Atmos One Piece Crocs collab. We got the Invincible Adidas handball. We got the Atmos Bape Adidas. 2 new colorways of the Bape Atmos collaboration. We also have the Adidas Anthony Edwards tie-dye. It's going to be that sneaker he set the Minnesota Timberwolves 3-point record in the other night in. And then we also got the Kyrie Irving 2 in the Dallas colorway. Going to be a fun weekend, baby. We're going to be hitting the weekend, getting litty, tiptoeing into the weekend. We about to hit pre-flossing season. I can't wait. We're also going to be bringing the B team. Of course, all the interns going to be here to cheer you guys on. They got a couple new cheers as well to hopefully rizz you guys up a little bit, get you going. And get you fired up because we got a lot of good drops coming up. I absolutely can't wait. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you for coming through this morning. We'll be back again tomorrow for not only the tier list, but the Supreme drop. And we'll take a look at everything also going to be dropping tomorrow and over the weekend. You know it. We getting there. Eddie Guerrero. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Big salutes. Happy hump day. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, peace. Whoop, whoop. Ever since I was a chick, knew I was a shit. Girl, shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me, girl. Shake it.
Eliante, pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went from the backs.
Come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free. Hey.
Move, move, body, move. Move your body, do you move? Move, body, move. Move your body, do you?
You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body, move. Move your body, do you move? Move, body, move. Move your body, do you?
Oh no,